So if you have a website for your business, in this video, I'm going to go through how you can make some simple changes to your website to generate multiple six figures from your website every single year. And these are the exact same strategies that I've used on my own website to generate multiple six figures every year without needing to create a lot of content, without needing a lot of traffic, without needing a lot of backlinks, and without needing to spend any money on paid advertising. So the first thing that you need to make sure that you have on your website, if you want to make sure that your website grows to multiple six figures and beyond, is you need to make sure that you have some sort of service that is priced between $2,000 on the low end to $10,000 or more. And the reason for that is if you have a high ticket product or service that costs a few $1,000s, you don't need to get a lot of clients to reach six figures. It's actually a lot easier to reach six figures by selling a service around that price range compared to maybe just selling an affiliate product where you only make maybe $10 or $100 for each sale. Because when selling affiliate products where you only get paid, a small amount, you need to make a lot of sales, which means that you need a lot of traffic going to your website. But with the strategies I'm going to show you here, even if you just say, let's say that you charge about $5,000 or a new client generates about $5,000 for you, you would only need 2 clients every month in order to reach six figures or more. So getting 2 clients a month isn't really that difficult if you have all of the things that I'm about to show you in this video. In fact, by the time you reach the end of this video, you'll probably see that it is a lot easier than you may think in order to start getting clients every single month in your website. So I'm going to go through all the different little things that you need in order to make that happen. So as I go through some of the simple tweaks that you can make on your website, just see how many of these you have already done and how many of these you are missing, and then just do the ones that you are missing, and you'll very likely see what a significant change this can make to your business revenue. So let's get started with the website homepage. And on your homepage, this is pretty straightforward. I'm sure most of you have already done this, but just in case, you want to make sure that you make it very clear on your website homepage what it is that you do and how you help people. So you want to use language that resonates with your ideal clients. So in my business, we help other businesses get leads and appointments with their ideal clients every single month. And you can't get much clearer than that. It's right here on the front page. And on your website, you want to do the same thing. You don't want to just have something generic or something about you. You want to just make it clear what it is that you do so that when people go to your website, they know straight away whether they are in the right place or not. Now, the second thing you want to do, and this is probably one of the most important things that you can do to get more leads, appointments, and clients from your website, is to have links to your sales funnel. Now, most people, what they do on their website is they have links to their contact page. Now, yes, I do have a contact page somewhere on my website. If you scroll all the way to the bottom and you click on contact us, there is a contact page. So I'm not saying that you don't need to have a contact page. What I am saying is that you'll get much better results and many more conversions if you send people to a sales funnel instead. So what's the difference? A contact page is for someone who is ready to work with you. But the problem is most people, when they go to your website, they are not ready to work with you yet. So you need a way to build trust with your website visitors so that they actually convert into leads and then into appointments and then into clients. So you need them to go through a logical process which takes them from a stranger to an actual client. So the big question is, how do you do that? And of course, that is with a sales funnel, but not just any sales funnel, but a sales funnel that is specifically engineered to get appointments. So you'll notice all throughout my website, there are links to my sales funnel, like literally everywhere. So if you go to my website, almost everywhere you go is going to take people to the sales funnel. So for example, if you go and click on free training, this will take people to the sales funnel. If you click on learn how for free, this will go to my sales funnel. If we start scrolling down, and we go to some of the links that we have here, again, there's a link to the sales funnel. If you start reading some of my blogs, so let's just click on this one, for example, how to get tax planning leads, you'll see that there are links to my sales funnel. And again, links to my sales funnel. So all throughout my blogs, my content, my website, my navigation menu, there are links going to the sales funnel. So just to show you what the sales funnel looks like, if someone clicks on this link, they'll go to a page that looks like this. So it's a simple page which gives away some free content. So in this case, it's a video, a free training on how to get 10, 15, 30 or more appointments each month. And it goes through how to do that. And people just have to enter their name and email in order to access that video. So this is very appealing to people because, like I said, people don't really know, like, or trust you yet. And they're not going to contact you if they don't know, like, or trust you yet. But they would be willing and open to giving you their contact information, their name and email, if you're giving them something of value, which is basically a lead magnet. This is what this is. This sales funnel is a lead magnet, which is designed to generate leads with people that are interested in what it is that you do. So just making that one little tweak on your website and sending people to your sales funnel could get you anywhere from a 0 to a 1% conversion rate, which is most likely what you're getting now without a sales funnel. It could get you anywhere from that to a 10, 20, or 30% or more conversion rate from your website. So just imagine how many more leads you could get if you could get 10 times more conversions or more from your website. Now, even though you've generated leads from your website at this point, there's still a few things that you need in order to actually get these leads to convert into appointments and into clients. And this is where your results page comes in. So it's very important that you have a results page on your website if you want to maximize your conversion. So you can see my results page here. And on your results page, you just want to showcase different client testimonials. You want to showcase different case studies, success stories, and results and things like that. And what this does is that it builds social proof with the leads that you've generated. So the more success stories and results that you have, the easier it will be to convert leads into appointments and into clients. Now, what if you're watching this and you're thinking, well, I don't really have any testimonials or case studies or success stories? Well, every business at some point does have no testimonials or no case studies or no success stories. It was the same thing in my business when I started. So it's not like you need to have this in order to get conversions. You can still get conversions without it, but obviously if you do have success stories, you'll get much better results because people can see you've done this well for many other people in the past. They're more likely to trust you and want to work with you because they can see you've done this many times before. So if you don't yet have any testimonials, it can still work. You can still get conversions from your website. But what I would do is I would see if you can come up with any anonymous case studies. So chances are maybe you don't have any client testimonials yet, but your client for whatever reason just wants to remain private, which is absolutely fine. Most of my clients also actually prefer to stay private. Not everyone does want to record a testimonial, even if they're getting amazing results, because sometimes people could have a look at their website and then maybe they want to copy what they're doing. So that's why some people prefer to stay private, which I completely understand. So if you don't have any client testimonials, but you have had some success stories, then you could still post those success stories, but you could just blur out any sensitive information. So that way people can still see that you've got some great results for your clients. So you could say we did X and we got Y result, and that will still build up some trust. Obviously, it's not going to be as powerful as real client testimonials, but it will still help. And in the beginning stages of my business, that is exactly what I did. I used anonymous case studies before I had any client testimonials, and I would use those. And then over time, I started to get more and more client testimonials, and then I just started to build it up from there. But you can definitely get started just with anonymous client case studies as a first step. But either way, you want to make sure you have some sort of client results page where you can have testimonials, success stories, case studies, and things like that, because that will significantly increase the amount of conversions that you get throughout your whole website and your sales funnel. The next thing you want to do is you want to be open and transparent with your pricing. So a lot of people tell me, no, I don't want to put prices on my website because that will scare people away. But in my opinion, I don't really think that's a bad thing. If someone goes to your pricing page and they see that your prices are not within their budget, do you really want them to schedule a call with you if they can't afford your services? So in my opinion, the answer is no. I only want to speak to people that already have the budget to work with me and who already know what my pricing is and they're comfortable with that. And if you do the same kind of thing, you'll notice that you get much better quality appointments with people that actually show up to the call and are interested in buying what it is that you sell before you even speak to them. Now, if you don't have specific set packages in terms of your pricing and your pricing is more of a custom-based thing, then I would at least talk about pricing because you can still give people a rough idea of what it costs to work with you. And it is going to be one of the #1 things in the back of your prospect's mind. So it's important that you address it right there and then on your website. And you can just give people rough ideas of what affects the pricing and what the typical range may be. The next thing that I recommend that you do is you go through what are your services and what is it that you actually do to help people. So that's why on my website, I actually have some pages that go through the main services that we provide. So we actually have 2 services, a consulting service and a done-for-you service. Both of these get exactly the same results. The only difference is the price and time. So with a consulting option, obviously it's the client that's doing most of the work and we help them get the results that they're looking for, but it will require more time on their end. But as a result, it will cost less to do this option. And with the done for you option, it will require less time on their end because we are the ones setting everything up for them, but it will cost more money if they want to go with this option. But either way, I recommend that you show people the differences between both options and let them have all the information that they need before they make a purchase with you. So let's say, for example, someone's interested in the done for you option. They can just go to our website before actually speaking with us. They can just click on the done for you link and they can actually see everything that is included in this package. So we go through what it is, we go through who it's for, and we go through step by step how it all works. And by being transparent and showing people how it all works before they actually decide to work with you, it allows you to not just generate more leads, but also convert more of your leads into appointments and clients. The next thing you can also do is you can add an AI chatbot. So an AI chatbot is really good to have on your website to answer questions that people have about your services. So if you have a lot of information on your website and maybe there's something that people can't find for whatever reason, in the AI chatbot, they could just ask a question and get an instant answer. Because the AI chatbot is powered or trained by data from your website. So to do this, I use a tool called Fastbots, and you can click the link in the description if you want to try them out. You can actually build your first AI chatbot for free without even entering any credit card information. So you can try it out and see if you like it before paying for it. But essentially what it does is it allows you to have an AI chatbot where people can click on it and ask any questions they have about your services. And they can then get instant answers to their questions. And again, this can help you generate more leads and also convert more leads into clients. And I've had people use this at all kinds of random times, like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. and things like that. Times where I wouldn't be able to answer questions for people if they asked me because I'm just not available at that time. And by asking the AI chatbot, they've been able to get an instant answer to their question. So this is something I recommend if you're getting traffic going to your website. And speaking of getting traffic to your website, all of these strategies will work best if you have traffic going to your website. So that's why I recommend that you have a blog. So a blog is designed to answer questions that your potential clients are looking for. However, there's a right way and a wrong way to do a blog. So what some people do with a blog is they just create sort of like generic articles, or they create articles targeting very highly competitive terms. And I'll give you a great example of this. So if I wanted to rank for the term lead generation, which I do have an article on lead generation, but I'm not ranking for the keyword lead generation. I do have an article on it, but it's very difficult to rank for the term lead generation or even lead generation strategies just because there's so much competition for this keyword. So if we use SEO research tools like Ahrefs and we type in the keyword lead generation, you can see that the difficulty is 65, which means it's hard to rank for this keyword. And if you look at who's ranking, you can see that there's a lot of big companies here that are ranking. We've got HubSpot, Optimizely, Leadfeeder, Milkshaker, and even Wikipedia and Salesforce on the top list of websites. And even Forbes is up there as well. So it's not the easiest keyword to rank for. Now, it's not impossible, but it's not easy either. And you'll see that many of these websites have hundreds, sometimes even thousands of backlinks going to their pages, which means that you'd also need to most likely build hundreds or thousands of backlinks if you want to appear in the top positions. So again, that's going to cost a lot of time and money if you wanted to rank for this keyword. But instead of ranking for lead generation, you could target a specific niche related to this keyword. So that's why on my blog, you'll see that if we go back to the blog here, you'll see instead of targeting, the keyword best lead magnets, I'm targeting the best lead magnets for financial advisors. And I can just replace financial advisors with hundreds of other niches that are available. It just so happens that a lot of our clients are financial advisors. So that's why I'm targeting this keyword here. But the point is that you could replace it with any other niche that you like. And by being specific like this, your chances of ranking for that keyword is much higher. And also your conversions will be higher as well, because if someone specifically types in what are the best lead magnets for financial advisors, and then you show up, there's a very high chance that that person will convert into a lead and even into a client because you've answered their very specific question. Now, this is just a brand new article that I just actually published today, so it's not going to be ranking for anything, but I can give you another example from an article that I've published previously. So instead of targeting the keyword lead generation, if we target the keyword annuity lead generation, which is a type of insurance product, you can see the competition is easy. Obviously, it's not going to have as much traffic as it did before, but it still does have a decent amount of searches each month. And if we scroll down, you should see me here in the number 4 position. So this is just one example of one keyword that you can rank for. And this is just one keyword out of thousands of different keywords that you can rank for just by being specific. And let me just give you one more example to show you how powerful this is. So if you wanted to rank for the keyword marketing, as you can imagine, extremely difficult, right? So as you can see here, an 89 difficulty score. And if we look at the website's ranking on the first page, We've got Investopedia, we've got Wikipedia, Forbes. A lot of these websites have thousands of backlinks as well going to them. So again, as you can imagine, it's a very difficult keyword to rank for. And also when you target these keywords, they don't even convert that well because all kinds of people could be searching for the keyword marketing, right? It could be someone who's a student that's looking to study marketing. It doesn't necessarily mean it's actually a business owner looking for help with marketing, which is why I don't recommend targeting any kinds of keywords like this. But if you were to target something more specific, so for example, one of the keywords I rank for is done for you marketing. If you type that in, you'll see easy. It still gets a few hundred searches each month. And if we scroll down, you can actually see we are ranked number 2 for that keyword. And as you can probably imagine, anyone that types in done for you marketing that actually lands on our website and they see that this is a service that we provide, there's going to be a very high chance that they also convert into a client. So it's easy to rank for and a high possibility that they will turn into a client. And if you think about it, you know, from 200 monthly searches each month, even if you just get 1 or 2 clients convert, you know, if a client to you is worth $5,000, that could be $5,000 or $10,000 a month just from one keyword. So imagine if you had multiple keywords like this that your website was ranking for. Imagine the potential revenue that you could generate. And if you want to learn more about how to rank for these keywords or even how to find these keywords in the first place, I recommend that you watch this video that you see right here, because this video will go through how to find hidden gem articles, or in other words, how to find these very lucrative keywords that have low competition but are very likely to convert people into paying clients. So check out that video and I'll see you on the other side.